and welcome back to Tales from the World's Firesides. If it's your first time here, of course I'm delighted that you've joined. If you are returning, then you know how this all works. I'm Clive Gilson, your storyteller for the Tales from the World's Firesides project, where old legends, lost folk tales and uncanny myths spark back to life. Today's tale is a curious cat story from Brazil called Domingo's Cat. So, tap the like button if you can, settle in, and let's begin. Domingo's Cat. Once upon a time there was a man who was very poor. He was so poor that he had to sell one thing after another to get food to keep from starving. After a while there was nothing left except the cat. Now he was very fond of his cat, and he said, "Oh cat, let come what will, I'll never part with you. I would rather starve." And the cat replied, "Oh, good Master Domingo, rest in peace. You will never starve as long as you have me. I'm going to go out into the world to make fortune for both of us." The cat went out into the jungle and dug and dug. Every time he dug, he turned up silver pieces. The cat took a number of these home to his master so that he could purchase food. The rest of the pieces of silver the cat carried to the king. The next day, the cat dug up pieces of gold and carried those to the king. And the next day he carried diamonds. "Where do you get these rich gifts? Who is sending me such wonderful presents?" asked the king. The cat replied, "It's my master, Domingo." Now the king had a beautiful daughter, and he thought that this man Domingo must be the richest man in the whole kingdom. He decided that his daughter should marry him at once, so he made arrangements for the wedding through the cat. "I haven't any clothes to wear at the wedding," said Domingo when the cat told him that he was to marry the king's daughter. "Oh, never mind that. Just leave it to me," replied the cat. The cat went to the king and said, "Oh, king, there's been a terrible fire in the tailor shop where they were making the wedding garments of my master Domingo. The tailor and all of his assistants were burned to death, and the entire outfit of my master Domingo was destroyed. Hasn't your majesty something which you could lend him to wear at the wedding?" The king sent the richest garments which his wardrobe afforded, and Domingo was clothed in state ready for the wedding. "I have no palace to which to take my bride," said Domingo to the cat. "Oh, never mind about that. I'll see about it at once," replied the cat. The cat went into the forest to the great castle where the giant dwelt. He marched straight up to the big giant and said, "Oh, giant, I wish to borrow your castle for my master Domingo. Will you not be so kind as to lend it to me just for a little while?" The giant was very much insulted. "No, indeed. I'll not lend my castle to you or your master Domingo or anybody else," he shouted in his most terrible voice. "Very well then," replied the cat, and he changed the giant into a piece of bacon in the twinkling of an eye and devoured him on the spot. The giant's palace was a very wonderful palace. There was a room decked with silver, and one room decked with gold, and another room decked with diamonds. A beautiful river flowed by the garden gate. As Domingo and his bride sailed down the river to the garden gate in the royal barge, they saw the cat sitting in the window singing. After that, they never saw him again. He disappeared into the jungle and went to make some other poor man rich. Perhaps he will come your way someday. Who knows? 3, 4, 5. And there you have Domingo's Cat. This version has been adapted from Elsie Spicer Eells' Tales of Giants from Brazil, first published in 1918 by Dodd, Mead Company of New York. Thank you for listening and for watching. If this tale has made you smile or shiver or just reminded you of an old sort of family tale, investigate the channel, stick around. There's over 140 tales to dive into. I've got full collections of these tales from the Arctic to Zanzibar and beyond, and you can find them on Amazon. There's a link at the bottom of the screen and also in the post that accompanies this video. If you want to say hi, then visit clivegilson.com. I'm always happy to connect. And if you did enjoy this story, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and maybe share with a friend who loves magical tales and odd folklore. Every click helps to keep us active and the fire burning. Anyway, until next time, stay curious, stay cozy, and keep the stories alive. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.